Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca and I am here today to give you an updated video of my 2021 Witchy journal stack as it stands on April the 12th, 2021. I did a video like this last year. I'm trying a different format this year, so please make sure to shoot down in the comments below and let me know what you think about this format, how you like it. I'm trying to expand on my content creation, trying to improve things, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. And while you're there, please don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, all that other jazz, the bell notification to come back. So as I said, I want to talk to you about my stack of current witchy journals. So these are not all the journals I own, not even by a long shot. These are the ones I'm actively using in some fashion right now. I do have a few that are off screen that I won't be showing in this, that I showed in my last video, and I'll link it up in the cards. It's gonna be kind of cringy, but it's there. You can look at it if you want. And so there's 4 that I'm not going to be showing you in the stack. One is my giant grimoire, which I have a video of, and I will also make sure to link that up, either up in the cards or down in the comments section in the description box. There's my binder, which I use to store the paper leaflets that come with my Witch's Moon subscription boxes. And then there is 2 other journals. One I was trying to use for sigils, but I'm not really doing any sigil work right now, hence why it's not here. And then the other is for sacred writings, so I wasn't going to show you the inside of it anyways, and it's more sporadic that I fill it out. So those are out. Now, diving right in, the first one I have, this is a midi-sized paper blanks journal in, I think the pattern is called Aubergine. I got 4 paper blanks journals at the end of last year, the beginning of this year, because they had a sale, and if you bought 3, you got 1 free, so, or 2 or something. Anyway, I got a free one. This one was not a free one. This was the one I picked, and this is a journal I use for my devotional work, specifically any work that's very, very, very specific to working with my mother goddess, who is Tara, the mother of all Buddhas. So this journal just felt like her to me. So I do tarot entries in here. I do just like journaling as I'm learning about her and the lineage of which I am a part of. I am a part of the Tara Datu Tara Mandala Dance lineage. I will link the website, which has a bunch of information in the description box. So it's that kind of work. The second book we have is another paper blanks. I stacked them by size, so we're going from paper blanks down to other ones. This was the pattern I got for free, and it's again midi size. All of these are lined, and this one's not necessarily witch specific. It's just my life, and I just, at the end of my day, I write a page every day just about how my day went. This one I picked, and how freaking pretty is this? This is my 3rd of 4 paper blanks. It is absolutely beautiful. This kind of spearheaded the starting to get these. The reason I bought this journal was because I saw it listed, and I thought how perfect would it be for working with the Forest of Enchantment tarot. So I got this journal specifically. Again, it is midi size. It is lined for path working with the Enchanted Forest. It is currently empty because I got it right as I was getting a bunch of other stuff, and I haven't played with the Enchanted Forest tarot in a while. But that's what I've got this one for. The last paper blanks one I have, oh, I misspoke. The green one didn't spearhead it. This one did. Look at this. How gorgeous is this? This is what spearheaded it. This is another paper blank Smitty size, and I had to have it. So what I intend to use this one for, because it's not, again, super active, is with what I'm calling wild working, which is working with like rewilding. If you're curious about what that is, let me know in the comments down below and I can make some videos. I don't base my things off of necessarily studied things. I base them off of ideas and things that I get. And if they stick long enough, I'll start to study and see if there are specifics already out there. So if you're curious about what rewilding and wild working for me would look like and is about, let me know in the comments and I will make a video for you. Okay, we've reached the more fun journals, the ones where you're going to actually see more in the little clips I took for you. And the first one you've probably seen before, at least the covers of, and certainly if you've been here before. This is my Book of Shadows, or it houses my Book of Shadows. The cover is by El Rohier Leather, which I will link for you, and it houses my Book of Shadows. For a while, my Book of Shadows and my bullet journal merged into one. It didn't last long. You'll see in a minute the reason that started this huge, like, on the scale of bullet journaling life, this huge, like, cataclysmic shifting, reworking of all of my planner systems. You'll see what started that in a minute. Well, this puppy is happily back in use. And what I use it for, as I said, it's my Book of Shadows, but it's not necessarily like writing down correspondences and things like that. What it is for me is just basically like my witch's exploration journal. So anything I'm exploring more that feels spiritually appropriate, so tarot readings, just journaling about dreams, anything. If I get a stone, I'll write about that. I've got videos about the kind of work I've done in this book, which I can link for you. All of that goes in here. And I'm thrilled. It's also the place where I do specific study. So if I'm reading spiritual books, I take notes in here. It all pours into here. And I'm thrilled. I'm so thrilled to be back using it the way I used to. When I got my next book, it threw a whole wrench in everything. This is an A5 Filofax Domino Soft. Now, I love it. I really do. It didn't work for me as a planner. I think it was the writing in it and the rings. I'm a lefty. And also too, like, I like being able to change ones. So, and I like being super organized in Filofaxes. It like, oh, it just turns my planner crank. I tell you, just mwah. Filofaxes that are well organized and have tabs and everything. It's just my favorite kind of planner porn. Tell you right there. Well, it actually didn't work for my productivity style at the time. So, what I've done is I've kept it and I am turning it into a grimoire. And I mean that in the classic style that I understand a grimoire to be, in that my reference book. So I do readings, I do tarot readings, I do crystal readings, I do astrology sessions. I'm still a new learning astrologer. I do it to help other people learn what I've learned so far and to further my own learning. And so I have it all set up in the way I'm thinking I will have it set as a grimoire. So that way when I do readings, for instance, I've got crystal information for all the crystals I use in my crystal reading kit. I have a page for those, and so that way I can reference it. So this is going to be like pure reference material, and I'm very excited to get that all set up. And that brings us to our last one, and it's the Bible. It is the brain. I love how chunky this is. This is my B5, I think. This is my B5 notebook therapy bullet journal notebook. I bought this recently. It arrived and I started using it partway through March. It is the book that has been featured in my last few, I think 2 or 3 bullet journal videos. And I love it. So what happens is, this is all the planning stuff. It is organized chaos, sort of, maybe a little. It's my brain in a nutshell, and I love that it's a thick, big, hefty book. I do. I love it so much. It's got rose gold gilding to match this color here. And this baby, I'm just so loving the ways I can be creative with it and be productive with it. It's really expanding my practice with journaling, specifically with bullet journaling. And it is still very witchy, even though my Book of Shadows has come back into like full play. It's just, this is where all my planning stuff goes. And that includes all of the things that apply to my planning that are witch related. So my new moon spreads, once I do my new moon work, and I'm set intentions based on that, and the new moon spread, after I did all the work and the reading of it and the divining and finding the messages, I built intentions and then actions based on that. So those went in here. All the exploration of the cards went in here, and then the productivity stuff, the taking the energies and the main messages went into here. And rest assured, that is something I plan to make a video on my planner style. So you're going to be hearing more about that later as well. And that is the end of my stack of witchy journals and all of these things. If there's any questions you have, anything you would like to see further about that you saw a sneak peek of, feel free to ask me down in the comments below. There's very few journals that I won't share. Most of them I will, or I would be happy to talk about the process more. Just let me know in the comments down below. And again, while you're down there, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification, and come on back again. Anyways, that's all there is for me today. It's a pretty short video, which is kind of amazing. So I'm just going to say bye here, and I will see you again soon. Lots of love. Bye.